we're going to counter the jab. So these are really good. MMA gloves are good because your fingers are free, and you can do a lot of Pontotocan stuff. We need to have the fingers free. So for this drill, you could use a bag glove or a boxing glove or an MMA glove. But I'm just going to show some basic jab counters, and we'll just return the jab. So if he jabs at me, that's a catch and a jab. Okay. Then you have a parry and a jab. Okay. You can scoop and jab, or you cover and you jab. See? Or you hit it and you jab, or you just slide that one into the eye. See? That slides in and then you jab. See? Okay. Slowly. That's a catch. It's a straight on motion like that, just like catching a ball like that. Okay. That's a parry. Small motion. See? Don't overreact. Just a small motion, small parrying motion. See? If you scoop it, same thing. Don't make it a big motion like that. Just a small scooping motion like that. See? When you hit it, that's just smashing the forearm like that. Or you slide it into the eye like that. See? I'm controlling the center line by keeping my elbow in. See, if my elbow comes up, he dominates the line. So I need to keep my elbow pointed toward the mat to be able to dominate the line here, like that. See, with an eye gouge. Okay. If you slip it, just slip on the outside, you return your jab. See? Usually if you slip on the inside, you can jab if you want. See? So these are the basics. So basically, I'm just going to have one side feed the jab, and so you're just going to work your stuff here. See? Okay, you got it? All right, let's give it a go. One guy's going to feed the jab, the other guy will defend. Okay, that's it. Elbow in, hand up. Keep the elbow in, hand up tight. That's it. See what I like to do here when you catch the jab? You just keep you don't have to reach out. See, my elbow never even leaves my body. If I go like that, see my elbow? Home base is right here. Knuckles on the cheekbone, elbow pulled in. See, that's home base. See? And then this hand, if you defend, just keep your elbow in here. See? And this is you have a touch sensor here and a touch sensor here. That way you know your hand's up. If my elbow's not touching my hand's up, how do I know my hand's up? Am I going to look and see where it is? No, see, I want to have it touching here, touching here. See, now I know it's up. See? And then this hand has a lot more freedom of movement. But this hand will be here, home base, but it can travel anywhere in this area here. See? And this hand has a lot more freedom of movement here. But this is what I want. When you defend it, just keep that up. Don't reach out, see? Because now you're all open. See? Just keep your elbow in. Do not overreact. Small catch, small parry. See? Hit it like that. Just get that elbow right back in. See? Elbows in. Shoulders up. Chin down. Good. Good. Okay, let me point out one more thing here, okay? You want to use a little bit of footwork here, okay? So when I catch the jab, if I just go back a little bit, see, I go back a little bit and then I go in a little bit, see? I go back and in. See, if I parry, I go back a little bit, I go in. See, you see the footwork? Bang, see? I want to go back and in. See, I need to use a little bit of footwork. You see what I'm talking about? I don't want to just stand right here and just rely on 100% on this hand usually. Usually you're going to you want to use a little bit of footwork, see? So footwork is key. It's your mobility system. It gets you in, it gets you out. See, so anytime you punch, you need to always step in. If you don't step in with your punches, I don't think you're ever going to hit anybody. You always have to step. Otherwise, they're not going to be there. See, you got to step in with every punch. And, you know, in this video series, we're not covering all the fundamentals of boxing. I'm going to do that in another series. We're just going right into stuff that you've never seen before. But right now, I'd like you to just, when you defend that punch, go back a little bit and then go in. Even if you, see, this is what we call a sway back. See, that's just upper body in and back. See, upper body, see? Or I can do a step and slide back, step and slide in, see? Or I do more like a push shuffle, see? I like that one because you push off your back foot. I push off and I'm going to get extra power on my punch by pushing off of that back foot, see? So those are little things you can try when you're defending the jab. Okay, we're going to counter the right cross. Okay, first one is you parry, you give back your own cross. Okay, or you scoop it, give back your cross. See the scoop? Outside to the top, to the inside, and then underneath. See, you're just going all the way around it, like redirect it. You come back with your own cross. See? Now, if you shoulder roll, you come back with your cross. I can bump it with my shoulder, I can evade it, or I can bump it with my elbow. I return my cross on each. See? That's a shoulder bump and a cross. See? Evade and cross, or shoulder bump it and cross. Elbow bump it and cross. Okay. Now, when he hits, we like to just do. You see where you just hit that thing? You just slam. Yeah. You see him grimacing? This hurts. It doesn't look like anything, but you want to just hammer that nerve on the arm here. See? So you just hammer that thing down. You return your cross. Okay. Now, what we like to do. This is dirty. See, because you put your finger in his eye and you right cross. You just wedge it in and you right cross. Once again, that's a wedge and a cross. Okay, now this is kind of interesting because when he throws that cross, you see where you do this? This just kind of almost like a block, but you roll it and you hit him with that one, see? And then you come back with your cross, which is kind of unique to Filipino martial arts. Let's look at that again. You have the parry and cross, or you scoop and cross, see? Or you shoulder roll and cross, or you cover up, you throw your cross. Sometimes you just hit it, you throw your cross, or you wedge it and cross. Okay, now this one's interesting because when you wave like that, that's your cross. See that? And it's your cross. Kind of hard to, you're right, Lowe's? This one's kind of hard to defend because you see how when I go like that, I want to pull this hand down. So now he has to defend with the other hand, see? So that's it. We're just going to go back and forth. He throws the cross, you defend it, return your own cross. So one guy's feeding, the other guy's receiving, returning that right hand, and then we'll switch it over and let the other side do it.